So anyway, I'm going to jump right in because this is just absolutely mind-blowing to me. I'm failing to understand how. Of course, the media is going to have you all talking about Trump, as you see in the breaking news headline there at the top of the screen. I'm sure that's gone at this point if I refresh the page. When I brought this up, though, that was close to breaking news. So, and that's not even one of the, 9 tabs, 8 tabs, something like that I have up. 8 tabs. So, just to kind of give you an idea, I'm not going to feed into the distractions. I'm not going to do it. U.S. military veterans are most prone to terrorism, says a study. Can anybody point this out to me, please? Because I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about all the mass shooters throughout, time here, and not a whole lot of military. Not a whole lot of military. Was Sandy Hook was he military? No, he wasn't. Were the Columbine kids, were they military? No. Remember that theater shooting in Aurora, Colorado? Was that military? I don't think it was. I actually don't remember that one. Nah. I better not say for certain on that one because I don't remember, but I doubt it. My God, the Pulse, wasn't the Pulse Club, I think the Pulse nightclub, I think that dude did a little bit of time in the Army or something, if I'm not mistaken. But he even more closely had ties with, the 3-letter agencies, so... And what was that one outfit that he was affiliated with? I can't remember the GIS, or I can't remember what the hell it was called anymore. But I'm sitting here and I'm thinking through all of these mass shootings and stuff, and I'm thinking, where the hell are all the veterans at that they're talking about? Let's see what it says, because this doesn't make any sense to me. Former U.S. soldiers are 2.41 times more likely than extremist offenders at large to become mass casualty attackers, according to a report released this week by terrorism researchers at the University of Maryland. And I'm going to ask again, where in the hell are you getting these figures? By comparison, people who had criminal records prior to being radicalized were only 1.26 times more likely than average to commit extremist attacks. So you see what we're doing here. We're using statistics to be able to twist and contort a view. That is exactly what they are doing here. Having a U.S. military background is the single strongest individual level predictor of whether a subject is classified as a mass casualty offender. Again, I'm trying to figure out where this is coming from. That chick in wherever the hell, was that Nashville? What about her? Was she prior military? I don't believe so. What about the other cat that real shortly after that, the dude that went in, I think, to a place that he worked, I can't remember exactly. There are so many of these events, but I'm failing to find the veterans. That's the problem. I'm failing to find the veterans. If somebody could point them out to me, that would be swell. Remember, though, that you have to find 2.41 times more veterans that have committed these offenses. Folks, Make no mistake what's happening. You need to pay real damn close attention to it, and you need to speak up. You need to talk to people about stuff like this, about articles like this, because somebody that's not paying attention is not going to know any better. This is propaganda. This is what I was screaming and bitching and throwing a fit about with Obama when he repealed the Smith-Mundt Act. That son of a bitch. Oh, I hear you there about burning down a city and looting lots of stores. You know, no, the veterans are the ones that are left able to go homeless and without proper medical care. That's what happens to veterans. They get promised the world to go out there and put their life on the line, and then they get handed shit after they do it. This is just nuts. The group added that veterans are far more prone to violent extremism than potential offenders with more commonly discussed traits such as a history of mental illness or being a lone wolf. Wait a minute here. What's the one thing that they're always claiming in these events? Lone wolf. Lone wolf. Lone wolf. They are literally reversing this right in front of your face because it is mental illness that is causing the problem. And it does at least appear to be lone wolves, unless they might happen to have some government agencies behind them, which I wouldn't doubt. I'm failing to see all the veterans. The study was based on data from thousands of extremist crimes and plots in the U.S. between 1990 and 2022. Researchers found that 170 people with military backgrounds committed or attempted 144 mass casualty attacks in the U.S. during that period. Yo, homie, 22 years? Right? No, 32. My apologies. Maybe I need to math better. 32 years. 32 years. 170 people. 32 years. You see what they're doing with numbers? Although about 3 in 4 terrorist plots were foiled by law enforcement before anyone was harmed, veterans had much better odds of success, the study showed. Bullshit. Because if veterans were intending to cause harm, you would damn well see harm caused. None of these shooters that have walked into these supermarkets, these theaters, these schools, none of them had the skill of a trained, armed, lethal killer, which is exactly what our U.S. military produces. Right? There wouldn't be no playing around. There wouldn't be no wasting of ammo. There wouldn't be hitting the targets in the wrong spot. If a military vet that had any time behind a rifle wanted to commit a mass casualty event, he could walk in there with 6 30-round magazines plus a 30 in the rifle and reap so much havoc, it would be unreal. You would damn well know if a veteran was committing these atrocities. Now, how about that dude that, what was it, a Christmas parade or something like that? He was in a minivan or an SUV or something like that. It was up north somewhere, Michigan, Wisconsin, something like that. And dude just plows through the parade. Remember that? Was that a military guy? Is that a veteran? Was that one a veteran? If somebody can find out, because I'm failing to find these veterans that they're talking about. I just failing to find it. I'm serious when I say you need to let people know about this propaganda. Yeah, wrong color, how dare I? Exactly. Exactly. It's insane, man. It is absolutely insane.